Hi, I'm Justice Phillips, Director of Customer Experience and a composer here at Austin Classical Guitar. I did ACG Education programs at Fulmore, now Lively Middle School, as well as McCallum High School before I continued on to UT to study classical guitar and music composition. I am here with my friend and colleague Angelica Campbell, and we are very excited to share some student performances and artwork stemming from Mexico City all the way to Cleveland, Ohio. Tonight's program is about overcoming the obstacles people have faced in this past year as well as this year, and just to make some beautiful things tonight.
Hi, my name is Angelica Campbell. I am a social media director and storyteller at ACG. And like Justice, I am a graduate from an ACG program at Crockett High School. And I'm so excited to get this show started. We're going to start off with a video from Elijah Flores that he recorded 2 Sundays ago for his college auditions. Elijah went through our partner program at Bedichek Middle School and is now a senior at Crockett High School, which is super special for me because that's where I went also. And I'm really excited to share this video with you, and I hope you enjoy it just as much as I do.
Hello, my name is Elijah. I'm from Austin, Texas. This year has been a crazy year. It's been crazy for all of us. I'm grateful for all the opportunities that I've had and all the support that I have. One thing I can say about this year is that music, it's helped me. It's allowed me to vent and express myself properly, to release these pent-up emotions I have, and to work hard on something that I'm very passionate about.
Wow, thank you so much, Elijah. Okay, coming up next, we have 3 beautiful performances for you in a row. The first is from right here in Austin at Bedichek Middle School with our teaching partner, Phil Swasey. You may not know, but ACG has been helping create guitar programs all across the world, just like the ones we have here. The second performance that we have coming up in this set is from Cleveland, Ohio, and it features the Paraguayan guitarist Berta Rojas, which is super exciting. And finally, in our last performance in this set, there's a recording of a student of ours from Gardner-Bett's Juvenile Justice Center, and he recorded one of his favorite pieces on the guitar, and we shared that video with our favorite singer, Claudia Chapa, who just created a beautiful duet with it, and we're really excited to share it with you, and I hope you enjoy it.
Hi. So today I got a question that said, what good can music do in the world today? I already think music is already doing good. It has showed us culture. It has showed us emotions. But I've also seen experiences of people who said that they they got cured out of depression with the help of music, which I think that's fascinating, because music right now shows us different eras of time, but it also helps us right now, which I think is wonderful. But I also believe that music can do more than that. It can do more.
Hi, my name is Miguel Garcia. I go to Wilson Elementary in Cleveland, Ohio. I've been home this past year due to COVID. My guitar lessons make things feel normal when I play. I love guitar and I'm so happy I've been able to continue to play this last year with Mr. Alonso from the Cleveland Classical Guitar Society. He makes practice fun and easy to learn. Thank you. Bye.
I'm Jeremy Osborne, Assistant Director of Education for Austin Classical Guitar. I'm also the Director of our Juvenile Justice Services.
Hello, everyone. My name is Siad Wells. I am the Director of Individual Giving here at Austin Classical Guitar, and I'm also a teacher at the Juvenile Justice Center in Williamson County.
As we have been continuing our programs all throughout all the challenges of this last year, but we've also been having great success with all of them, even expanding our programs to a facility called Phoenix House, which is a residential drug treatment facility here in Austin. But what we want to share with you is a project that we did at Gardner Betts Juvenile Justice Center. We have a student that was a huge fan of this John Legend song, All of Me, and we put together an arrangement for him to play. And we were able to get, with the help of the awesome staff at Gardner Betts, we're able to get a recording of him playing. And then we sent that recording off to a dear friend, Claudia Chapa, who's an amazing vocalist. And she lent her services and her talent to finish out an awesome arrangement of this. And we'd like to share that with you now. So this is All of Me by John Legend, featuring a student from Gardner Betts on guitar, Claudia Chapa on vocals, and then there's a cameo from Arnold Izagirre.
What would I do without your smart mouth? Drawing me in and you kicking me out. Got my head spinning, no kidding. I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be alright. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind, 'cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, I'll give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. 'Cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. How many times do I have to tell you? Even when you're crying, you're beautiful too. The world is beating you down. I'm around through every mode. You're my downfall, you're my muse, my worst distraction, my rhythm and blues. Can't stop singing, it's ringing in my head for you. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind, 'cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, I'll give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. 'Cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you.
What we just heard was Claudia Chapa singing a John Legend tune over a guitar recording created by one of our students at Gardner Betts Juvenile Justice Center. Thank you both for that contribution. When I think of the past year, I think about change. I think about change and growth and adaptation. And one of the things that has come out of that change and growth is innovation. And a great example of that is first up in our next set. And it's a piece called Forward by Michael Keplinger. It's a piece ACG commissioned in November, performed here by Austin Classical Guitar Youth Orchestra. And it's a composition that allowed them to record their respective parts remotely and contribute to a larger community music making project. Second up, we have two siblings from Bedichek Middle School. They'll be performing a duet for you. And it's a wonderful thing, kind of an amazing surprise that happened early on in the year when our teachers realized that in several cases there were young musicians, family members in the same household who could create music together, and this is an example of that. Third up, we have a video all the way from Mexico City from our partner program directed by Sail Lopez. They're performing an ensemble arrangement of the classic solo Lagrima by Francisco Tarraga. And finally, we'll see Devin Gutierrez. He'll be performing Bridge Over Troubled Water. And Devin is an alumni of our program at Texas School for the Blind and Visually Impaired, and he's growing as a professional musician here in Austin. To all those who contributed to this next set, thank you so much for your artistry and your creativity. Enjoy.
Hi, my name is Zara Terrazas Graham, and I'm a member of the Austin Classical Guitar Youth Orchestra. Today I've been asked to share a little bit with you about my experience as a musician during the pandemic. So as we know, this has been a really difficult year for everyone, and for some more than others, but for me as a super extroverted individual, one of the most difficult things was not having in-person relationships. And in my experience as someone who's been in an ensemble before, I couldn't imagine what it would be like to create music without hearing my neighbor and talking face-to-face with my mentor. So when I was invited to join ACGYO and have a creative space that resembles an in-person ensemble, it felt like such an amazing opportunity. And going to a place like ACGYO where everyone is invested, they're excited, and their Zoom cameras are on, felt like a breath of fresh air. And this year, everything has become so regulated. Before we do anything, we have to practically read a rule book. So coming to ACGYO and having a mentor like Joe Williams, who gives us so much freedom, was just the most inspiring opportunity that I could have asked for. We got to create music that was really our own. We got to put our own spin and our own interpretation on everything that we were given. And by the end of the year, we could be so proud of the music that we had created as a group and as a family.
nombre es Luisa Márquez. Estudio guitarra en el Centro de Iniciación Musical de la Facultad de Música de la UNAM, en la Ciudad de México. Este año, la música me ha proporcionado paz y entretenimiento durante el encierro de la pandemia. Me gusta conectarme con mi profesor y mis compañeros de orquesta, porque trabajamos en equipo y convivimos. Ver el resultado de nuestro trabajo en un video da una gran satisfacción para mí y toda mi familia. Yo opino que la música podría ayudar al mundo para que ya no haya tanta inseguridad y haya más paz y convivencia, para crear un mundo mejor.
When you're weary and feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. I'm on your side. When times get rough and friends just can't be found, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down. When you're down and out, when you're on the street, when evening falls so hard, I will comfort you. I'll take your part. When darkness comes and pain is all,
Wow, what a beautiful performance by Devin Gutierrez. The next set is going to start off with a group of students from Canton, Ohio, directed by George Dean. We are so inspired by the work put in by these students despite the hardships that this pandemic has brought to us this year. One of the students you'll see, Samaria, in the far left of the video, is a member of our ACG Youth Orchestra participating from afar this year, which was really, really awesome. Second in this set will be Travis Markham's Everything Changes at Once. And Travis, our Director of Education, will introduce that piece to you later. You'll also hear from one of our ACG Youth Orchestra members, Sydney Piper. Later this spring, we're going to be having an event called Give, where musicians are creating pieces for the special people in their lives. And this is one of the pieces that Sydney just finished. And finally, we'll hear an excerpt from Echo, a show we produced in December with 3 super talented professional musicians, one of whom, Claire Puckett, is also a graduate from one of our ACG programs as well. I hope you enjoy it.
Everything Changes at Once is a piece that I started writing on March 14th, 2020, the day after Austin area schools had shut their doors. It was an effort to bring us together around the guitar, doing what we love to do to help process the moment and the confusion. The piece is interesting in that it asks the players to contribute their voices, their thoughts, their fears, and those recordings contribute to the larger composition. They also provide video and pictures. They record guitar parts, one of many guitar parts that can be arranged in different ways. And the piece can sound very different depending on how the ensemble wants it to sound. They also contribute found sounds, which are any intriguing or beautiful sounds that they hear around their homes or neighborhoods. Tonight we're going to hear excerpts from 3 different projects that have been created over the past year. One from the original group that includes students from 36 middle and high schools across the US and Canada. We'll also hear from teachers who participated in our National Guitar Teachers Summit. They created their own project as part of that experience last summer. And we'll hear from the students at Glendale Community College, as well as their director, Chuck Houlihan, who produced their project this past fall. For all of those who provided your voice and contributed your playing to Everything Changes at Once, thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy.
I honestly don't know how to feel about all of this.
אני מקווה שבידוד יסתיים I thought I was independent, but I guess I'm not because I'm falling apart without being around everyone and depending on everyone, and I miss them so much.
Most of all, I actually miss being able to smile at someone and to see their smile back wherever
Music is a way that I can get through this time because it really helps me just not focus on what is happening right now. Just my place where I can play and I
away
learn,
from
and
all
it
this
makes me feel
craziness.
like nothing has changed because music is the normal for me. So
one day it's going to be over, sooner or later.
Fires can be lit. Lives can be transformed. And music can come to life.
It is the music that brings us together.
I'm hopeful that when we do return to our normal life, we will appreciate each other more, have a stronger sense of community, and a deeper, meaningful understanding of life and how to live that life.
Hi, I'm Sydney. I'm from Austin, and I wrote and recorded the next video you're about to hear. I made it as part of Austin Classical Guitar's Give Project, which is all about making music for people in your life. And I chose to make mine for my grandmother. Her name's Sandra, and she lives in Georgia. She also has Alzheimer's, so she has to live in a medical home as well to receive the care that she needs. Because I'm sure it can kind of get lonely there sometimes, I wanted to make something for her that comforted her and reassured her that her family isn't as far as it may seem sometimes. And you'll see a lot of photos of our family in the video. And I have my grandfather to credit for a lot of them. And I included them because she loves looking at photos and loves talking about them whenever we visit her. And you'll also hear one of her favorite songs. I hope you recognize it and enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you.
Excited when I was asked to do this project for ACG with Moncho and Daniel, two artists whom I really admire. Firstly, I was excited just to have a reason to hang out with people again. This was at the beginning of the pandemic, and I hadn't seen anyone outside my house for months. I know that was a lot of people's experience and is still a lot of people's experience. And then we just started talking for weeks. Even before we took out our instruments, we would sit in a triangle and just talk and let our thoughts breathe and have room to play and be exposed to someone else's experience, point of view. And throughout the process, we still tried to honor our individuality. You can hear all the different styles and influences and personalities. But then you can also hear a fourth voice, something that's not any of us as individuals, and something that was outside of us, that was created from within us. And I realized that that is the point, to make something bigger than ourselves, even if it's just for this moment in time. So I hope you enjoy.
See their face in the day. No one knows when it's coming down. Mask their fear and their anger. Oh, it's certainly going round. Do you mean what you say? Is there anyone listening? Twisted pain in the face, and the feeling that's sickening. Turn it on, turn it on. Turn it on, turn it on. So turn it on, turn it on. Turn it on, turn it on. Oh, it's a feel, it's a knowing, reaching out. Feel the threads in between us, don't shut down. Turn it on, turn it on. Turn it on, turn it on.
Thank you all so much for watching, and we're on to the very last piece. This one's literally being created right now by Tony Mariano, Daniel Fears, Dallas Shreve, and students at Northeast High School. We just saw Daniel Fears alongside Moncho and Claire in the video we were just watching. This is one of the 3 very, very special projects we're doing in 3 area schools right now around Austin. And in fact, I'm currently writing a piece for dance, guitar, and orchestra students at Lively Middle School that I'm very, very excited about. I just wanted to say thank you so much to the performers, teachers, supporters, everybody who's decided to come and watch the concert tonight. We really appreciate your support, and I hope you have a great rest of your evening, and thank you all very, very much.
When the COVID ends,
I want to go camping with my family. And one of the things I miss the most before the COVID is going to school and being able to eat with my friends, laugh with my teachers. And I also miss going out without a mask and being able to see people's smiles, being able to talk to people in the store, just to be nice.
Oh my goodness, I hope you enjoyed every moment of tonight's concert as much as I did watching it. I'm just overwhelmed by the beauty and that we saw tonight. If you'd like to share this with other people, please do. It would be great to have many people see this show. This same YouTube link will be live with this show just as soon as we stop the stream tonight. So feel free to share away. Tell your friends, let them know what you experienced tonight. All of this incredible original art making by young people with their teachers and in their communities for loved ones and with one another that we experienced tonight. Once again, if you have been inspired by what you've seen tonight, we welcome your support. It's how we do what we do. And donations can be made at austinclassicalguitar.org/play. And that link is in the YouTube description and it's in the chat as well. I have so many people to thank. Thank you first to all the amazing students, teachers, directors, composers, alumni from near and far who appeared on tonight's program. And you can read all their names in the YouTube description. And if you email us, we'll send you a PDF program of tonight's program with some other elements, including all of our donors. We are so grateful for your courage, for their kindness, creativity, especially during this time. All those amazing people and the pieces they played are listed in the YouTube description. Thank you, Siad Wells, our Director of Individual Giving. Siad came up with the original idea for tonight's program, and she managed the entire process. And we are so super grateful for her advocacy and making this program happen tonight. Thank you to our amazing audio-visual team who prepared and polished and edited the features that you heard tonight. Kevin Chin at North Shore Studios, Lennox Collix, Jess Griggs, and Jordan Walsh. We owe so much to you all. Artistic Director Joe Williams and Education Director Travis Markham worked tirelessly on the content and the flow of tonight's program. Jeremy Osborne is our Assistant Director of Education and Director of Juvenile Justice Services here at ACG. We're so grateful for you, Jeremy. We're grateful we could share that amazing feature with your student at Gardner Betts. Eric Pearson, who many of you know as the wizard behind all ACG virtual concerts, is officially our Director of Curriculum. 2021 marks the 10th year of his arrival on our team, and his contribution to ACG education, especially in the areas of training and dissemination and technology, is simply incalculable. I would like to thank Julie Frost and the Music Moves Mountains Foundation for her support of Devin Gutierrez and for the beautiful performance of Bridge Over Troubled Water that we heard tonight. And thank you, Devin. Thank you, Alejandra Jurado, who helped us with our translation of Luisa Marquez's interview from Mexico City. I'd like to mention Mrs. Teresa Lozano Long. Mrs. Long passed away last week after a truly remarkable life alongside her husband, Joe. The impact they made on Texas is impossible to comprehend. That impact, though, extends to Austin Classical Guitar, not only through our many performances at the Long Center for the Performing Arts. Joe and Teresa were also the founding sponsors of our Flamenco Austin series in 2011, and the Long Foundation has been a long-time catalytic supporter of our free individual lessons programming in Title I schools here at ACG. Thank you, Mrs. Long. Your spirit was shining brightly tonight. Our production team is Jen Bamberg, our virtual event director. Eric Pearson is our technical director. Siad Wells is our director of individual giving and is on event communications tonight. Jess Griggs was our production assistant this evening, and Jess is our director of music and community engagement. Joe Williams is our artistic director. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. Thank you for your belief in the power of music to do good in the world. Good night.